a adjustable carpenter square that I found at a garage sale in the bottom of an old toolbox. It's kind of rough. You can see the date, patented 7/14/08. I'm pretty sure that's not 2008. So, looks like it's still in pretty good shape. I'm not sure if it's the, the lock screw works. Oh, it moves. Nice. It slides fairly freely. So we're going to take it apart and see if we can separate all the parts and get this thing cleaned up. Basically, there's all the parts. So I'm going to start off with I've just got a Scotch-Brite pad, and I'm just going to try to get off as much of the loose debris, if there is any. So, as you can see, there's a fair amount of debris inside the casting. So I've got a single edge razor blade. I'm just going to see if I can get this paint. It seems like paint or caulk or something. Just get that off. Comes off nice and easy. Yeah, that's pretty good. For the handle, I'm going to see if I can get as much of the debris out of the casting where the grips are as possible. Right, this is a dental pick. You can get them from, Amazon. I'm gonna take a look at this and see if we can. So we're gonna go after the debris inside of the grip here. So I'm gonna start off with, I have a brass wire brush. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna need something a little bit more aggressive. So I have steel version of the same brush. So yeah, as you can see, it's already looking a little bit cleaner, looking a little bit nicer. And we'll take it and hit it with a wire wheel and really, you know, get a little bit more cleaner. So we got the shop vac hooked up. I'm going to turn that on, uh, mute the sound at this point, and get to work on getting this thing cleaned up. Here we are back at the bench. So you can see from where we started, it's really looking a million times better already. But I'd say we're about halfway there. I usually start with a mechanical sander, a quarter sheet palm sander, for the first pass, and then kind of run down through the grits after that by hand with a sanding block. Okay, so that's looking even better now. So we're gonna, like I said, from here, we're gonna work through the grits and try to get a really nice surface on this piece. 400 grit, So, or I'm sorry, 220, 400's underneath. The mechanical sander was 100. We started with 100, so now we're going to progress to the 220. So there, you can see, right, it's really starting to get a nice sheen on there. And as we progress through the grit, it'll get better and better. So you can see, right, there are some pits and some dings in this tool. It is, after all, 100-year-old tool. Since this end is slightly radiused, I'm just going to do the handwork with a piece of the 220. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We can move on to the 400 now and get this thing even shining a little bit better. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that this piece is really starting to polish up. So now we'll go up to the next grit. Looking pretty good. I do have to get down in here, and I do have to clean inside of here because I can see in there that it is rusty. You know, just surface rust. I'm not going to give it as much attention as I am the outer surfaces, but I do want to get it cleaned up. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take my 220. You probably can't see it on the video, but I can see it with my eyes that, you know, in the light I'm getting a little bit of reflection, right? If I get the light in there the right way. So I'm pretty happy with how clean that is. So there's the handle. So cleaned up a little bit. And so here's the handle. We're going to set that aside for now, and we're going to get on to the blade. Um, I'm not sure what the proper terms for these two parts are, but I'm calling that the handle and that the blade. We're going to take the exact same approach to cleaning this piece as we did for that. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's get my greasy fingerprints off of here. And I would say those two pieces are looking, well, they didn't look bad to begin with, but they look a lot better now. So I've got it all cleaned up in my hands too. And what we're going to do is I have some black enamel that we are going to lay down in the recess here. Okay, we're going to let that dry and then we'll do the other side. All right, that's looking pretty good. We're going to flip it over and do the other side. There we go. That's looking pretty good. All right, paint's dry. Time to put it together. Well, here it is. It's all finished. It's reassembled. It's been, the paint's dry. You can see everything went back together really nicely. The lock works really well. Real nice and smooth. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it all the way through. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments.